Sometimes the people closest to us can cause the deepest wounds. The story of Joseph and his brothers is a reminder that even in betrayal, God's plan never fails. It is a journey of envy, suffering, and astonishing forgiveness. Jacob loved Joseph more than his other sons and gave him a richly ornamented coat, a sign of favor. But the gift fueled jealousy among his brothers. Joseph said he dreamed, "We were binding sheaves, and my sheaf stood upright while yours bowed to it." He told his brothers about the dream, another dream, "The sun, moon, and 11 stars bowed to me."
"Will you really rule over us?" they sneered.
Jealousy built into hatred. The seed of betrayal was planted. One day Jacob sent Joseph to check on his brothers in the fields.
They saw him coming, and hatred boiled over. "Here comes the dreamer," they whispered.
"Let's kill him," some said.
Reuben begged, "Don't shed blood. Throw him into this pit, but don't harm him."
They stripped Joseph of his coat, the symbol of his father's love. They threw him into an empty cistern and left him there, helpless. As they sat to eat, fate walked by in the form of a caravan. A caravan of Ishmaelite traders passed by, heading to Egypt.
"What will we gain if we kill him? Let's sell him."
Joseph was sold for 20 pieces of silver and taken to Egypt as a slave. To hide their crime, they dipped his coat in animal blood. Jacob wept bitterly, convinced his son was dead, a family fractured by a single act of envy. Yet even in that pit, God was at work. A new chapter began in a foreign land. This is where Joseph's story turns from victim to servant to steward. Even when it seemed all was lost, God's purpose had not failed. The story continues in Egypt, where sorrow becomes preparation. In Egypt, Joseph was sold to Potiphar, captain of the guard. The Lord was with him. He found favor and prospered, but lies led to injustice, and Joseph ended up in prison. Even there, God's hand stayed with him. Joseph interpreted dreams for the cupbearer and the baker, faithfully serving even in chains.
"I can interpret dreams, for God gives the meaning."
2 years later, Pharaoh had troubling dreams of cows and grain. Pharaoh's servants remembered Joseph.
"It is not I, but God who will give Pharaoh the answer."
7 years of abundance, then 7 years of famine. Prepare Egypt to survive. Pharaoh made Joseph second in command over all Egypt. From prisoner to prince, God lifted him. Joseph stored food through the years of plenty. Then famine struck the land of Canaan. Jacob sent his sons to Egypt to buy grain. They bowed before the governor, unaware it was Joseph. Joseph recognized them instantly, but they did not recognize him. He tested them, accusing them of being spies, demanding Benjamin be brought. When Benjamin arrived, Joseph's heart broke and he wept in secret. He could not contain his sorrow any longer. Joseph set a final test, a cup hidden among the grain sacks. When the cup was found, Benjamin was held.
"Take me instead of the boy. Let him go, for our father will die of grief."
At that plea, Joseph could no longer hold back.
"I am Joseph. Is my father still alive?"
They were terrified, convinced of judgment.
"Do not be afraid. You meant evil, but God meant it for good, to save many lives."
They confessed their sin. He responded with mercy. Joseph brought his family to live in Goshen and provided for them. At last Jacob saw his son again and was comforted. Joseph's life shows that pain can become purpose, and brokenness can become blessing. He had every right to seek revenge, but he chose mercy. Share your story in the comments and subscribe for more powerful Bible stories.